Hi everyone, it's Mimi. Welcome back to my channel. I am back to share with you guys a tutorial on how to create the six-sided candy cracker box. And normally I use these during the holidays to fill them up with some candy, and you can actually fill them with anything you would like. But that's normally what I use it for. So this is a sample that I have for you guys, and it is a very good size. Now these do take a little bit more time than the normal four-sided cracker boxes, but I've always done it this way and I really like the six sides on here. So basically all I did was layer some chipboard snowflakes and just a dimensional sticker here, as well as a wood reindeer, which I put a little red dot of stickles for Rudolph, and you can decorate these however you would like. And then just on each end I just have it tied with a ribbon. So let me share with you what you are going to need. You are going to need your envelope punch board. You are also going to need a scoreboard. You will need some double-sided tape. You can use wet glue if you would like. With me, the double-sided tape is a lot faster and less messy. And a bone folder. Oh, and also you'll need some sort of ribbon. So this is the one I'm going to use. This is from Michael's, and I just actually opened it, so I love these colors. So let's get started. So first you're going to need a sheet of either cardstock or pattern paper. This has a little bit of more weight to it, which I like to use. You really don't want to use anything too thin, especially if you're going to put a lot of heavier items inside. So you do want a good weight of cardstock. Now you can use just regular cardstock. You don't have to use pattern paper. And this measures 10 inches wide by 6.5 inches. Okay, so 10 inches by 6.5. So we are going to start scoring on the 6.5 inch side, and we are just going to score at every inch. So start at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this ½ inch is what we are going to use to close it up. So super easy. All you do is score at every inch, and that's all the scoring we're going to do. Okay, so this is your scored piece. Now go ahead and fold and burnish on all of the score lines. Okay, so now that you have your entire piece scored, or your entire piece burnished, go ahead and bring in your envelope punch board. Now before I do this, I do like to go ahead and put my adhesive on this ½ inch strip at the end, and I will let you know why that is, but go ahead and apply your adhesive. So this is only if you're using dry glue. So if you're using wet glue, you can wait till the end. So I'm just going to make sure that is burnished really well. Okay, so now bring in your envelope punch board, and basically we are going to punch on every single scored line as well as this top one right here. So you only need to know one measurement, which is the 2 inches. You want to line the edge of your piece of paper up to the 2 inches and punch. Okay, so that is your first punch. Now go ahead and fold and put it back in at 2 inches and punch. Now remember, because you're going through 2 layers of cardstock, it is going to be a little bit more difficult. So go ahead and finish that all the way down. Okay, so this is what one of your sides should look like. Okay, so the reason we put this tape on here first is that we'll be punching these holes on either side, and I like to have full coverage, especially on projects like this, so this way I don't have to fiddle with it with this little dip right here, which there'll be 2 of them. So now to finish it off, we are just going to rotate it. Okay, so this is the side that we have not punched on, and do the exact same thing. First I'm going to clear these. So put your paper back in at 2 inches and punch. And just like before, we are going to do that on every score line, including the very last one. And then for the last one, you just want to open it up. Now this is the back side, or the inside. Line it up again at 2 inches and punch. So this is what your entire piece should look like. So the measurements are really fairly simple. It's just a lot of punching. Okay, so go ahead and take the release paper off of your adhesive. And then, so here's the adhesive. I'm just going to fold this over. And that closes up the candy cracker. So super simple, right? And we're pretty much done. Now all you want to do is take some of your ribbon, and on one side what I like to do is I double knot it so that it doesn't come undone, and then the other side I do leave with just a regular bow so that they can pull that side open and get the goodies out. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut some of this off, and your length of ribbon will depend on how, if you are going to tie a bow, if you're not. So basically you just kind of want to form it, and then when you cinch it, just kind of have to work with it a little bit, because they do like to pop inside. So this side I'm actually going to leave loose so that I can get the other side really tight. Normally one side is a little bit of a struggle when you first start. Another length of ribbon. And I'm going to take. So this side came together much easier because I had the other side. And if it pops in, just stick your finger in there and just pop it back out. And as soon as I said that, now it's giving me problems. Okay. And it's only because I'm on camera this is happening. Normally it does not give me this much trouble. Okay. So normally I just flip it over and tie the second knot. Sometimes I will do 3 knots depending on how loose it is. You're still going to have a little bit of a hole, so make sure you don't put anything in there that's going to fall out of that hole. And then so that is what that looks like. And of course I will tighten this after I put my goodies in, and then you can go ahead and decorate it however you would like, or you can leave it plain depending on what you're using it for. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. These are great last minute gifts and they're really simple to do. I really hope you like this tutorial. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and then that bell icon to make sure that you're notified of all the new videos that I post. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys will give this a try, and I will see you guys in my next video.